Hello, hello. Today we are reviewing two new decks of mine. My name is White Raven, and we're going to be looking at Julia Jeffries decks, the Hidden Realm Tarot, and Witch's Sister Tarot. This one came out in 2013 and it comes in a box like that with a ribbon. And the co-author is Barbara Moore, and this one is completely done by Julia Jeffrey herself, and it came out in 2023. Both are Llewellyn decks, and you can purchase them on Amazon. And this one actually has the message in the box: the magic of the ancestors beats in your blood. Feel its power and free your wild soul. And it has a little flower. They're all very nature-oriented, beautiful decks. I haven't worked with any of them yet. The Witch's Sister Tarot has beautiful card images in color printed on every page, and the Hidden Realm Tarot is a black and white images, which is a shame because her art is so beautiful. So we're going to flip them side by side today and see the difference. The names on some cards are different. This is the Fool. I also find that the colors in the Witch's Sister decks are more vibrant. The Magician. These are the backs, by the way. The Witch's Sister and the Hidden Realm. Okay. So the High Priestess and forgive me for my pronunciation, Nicknaven, I assume. The Empress and the Queen of Elfame. The Emperor and the Tree of Life. The Tradition and the Hierophant. I really like the Tradition. It is like that beautiful crone and everybody that came before her, all her ancestors. The Lovers. I think I prefer the Lovers and the Hidden Realm Tarot, because for me the Lovers is not just about the love, it's about the choice, it's about many other things. Flight and Fairy Stallion. Beautiful colors, very vibrant. The Witch's Sister has quite some nudity, so if you are not up for it, then maybe this deck is not for you. The Strengths. And I believe this is about Ireland, the deck itself, so it's normal that there is no bears or wolf. The Hermit. They're both stunning. The Spinner of Threads and the Fortune Fairy. Justice. She reminds me of some actress, but I can't remember the name. It will come to me. And this one gives me Lord of the Ring vibes. The Hangman and Initiation. I wonder if this is the Magician from the Magician card. Death. Stunning. Temperance and the Flow. So as you can see in the Sister Witches deck, Witch's Sisters deck, excuse me, the titles are quite different. Lord of the Forest and the Shadow Dance. Beautiful greens. The Blasted Beak, I assume, and the Elf Stroke. Is it beak or beach, guys? Forget me for my beak, I assume, for my bad pronunciation. The Star and the Ancient Starlight. Look how beautiful she is. The Moon and the Moon Child. This moon card was never my favorite, even when I watched the videos of other people. I don't specifically understand why this particular image has been picked for the moon, even after reading the book. The Sun, also lovely. Life Renewed and Renewal. I like the acorn and the little sprouting out of the acorn that's coming out, and the oak tree. The Land and the World. Very different, but I love them both. So I would say that this deck is not particularly, it's called tarot, but I wouldn't say that it's very much. So I believe that every ace starts with an animal. Each ace is an animal. So Ace of Wands, and here it's Ace of Trees. Two of Wands and Two of Trees. Three of Trees and Three of Wands. This is beautiful. Three of Wands. You can see that that project is coming into fruition. And the meanings also, I briefly read the book, are slightly different. It's not based on the Rider-Waite-Smith, if that's what you're looking for. This deck has a voice of its own. So you wouldn't be reading it as your typical tarot deck, whereby this one sticks to the, more or less sticks to the original Rider-Waite-Smith. So Five of Wands and Five of Trees. Six of Wands and Six of Trees. Seven of Wands and Seven of Trees. This reminds me a little bit of Jesus and crucifixion in one of the movies. Eight of Trees and Eight of Wands. This is about healing, and this one is still about speed, message, traditional Rider-Waite, and she reminds me of Keira Knightley. Nine of Trees and Nine of Wands. Ten of Trees and Ten of Wands. This is about, I think, him holding on to that egg and taking care of it until it hatches. And this one, I don't remember whether I read the meaning, but it's a beautiful image. It's like being ready for what comes next. Maid of Trees and Page of Wands. Knight of Wands and Witch of Trees. He looks a little bit possessed to me. By ideas, maybe. Queen of Trees and Queen of Wands. King of Trees and King of Wands. It doesn't really look like a king to me. Ace of Waters and Ace of Cups. animals again. 2 of Cups and 2 of Waters. 3 of Waters and 4. Interesting. Sorry. 3 of Waters and 3 of Cups. And then we have 4 of Waters and 4 of Cups. And then we have 5 of Waters and 5 of Cups. This shows the grief and the pain so well. 6 of Waters and 6 of Cups. 7 of Waters and 7 of Cups. This feels to me more like 7 of Swords. Eight of Cups and 8 of Waters. She's a Selkie, I imagine. 9 of Cups and 9 of Waters. 10 of Cups and 10 of Waters. I love this 10 of Cups. They're a little bit similar, but her facial expressions are stunning. A whole life story there. Maid of Waters and Page of Cups. Witch of Waters and Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups and Queen of Waters. King of Cups and King of Waters. He's stunning. This is a real king. He looks a little bit too young to be king. Ace of Skies and Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords and 2 of Skies. 3 of Skies and 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords and 4 of Skies. 5 of Swords and 5 of Skies. 6 of Skies and 6 of Swords. 7 of Skies and 7 of Swords. This is not a traditional 7 of Swords image. 8 of Skies and 8 of Swords. I love this one, this 8 of Swords. But she looks and feels very empowering rather than stuck. 9 of Swords and 9 of Skies. 10 of Swords and 10 of Skies. Page of Swords and Page of Skies. Maid of Skies and Page of Swords, sorry. Witch of Skies and Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords and Queen of Skies. I love this Queen of Swords. She has such a beautiful energy. King of Swords and King of Skies. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Stones. Also stunning. 2 of Stones and 2 of Pentacles. I like how she does 2s in this deck with 2 people. 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Stones. 4 of Stones and 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Stones. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Stones. 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Stones. This is a beautiful image for waiting, planting something and waiting for the results, for the fruits to ripen. 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Stones. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Stones. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Stones. I feel like maybe the Witch's Sisters deck could be used for some kind of past life ancestor readings, to be honest. Page of Pentacles and Maid of Stones. Knight of Pentacles and Witch of Stones. Queen of Stones and Queen of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles and King of Stones. Okay, let's shuffle each and see how they read. Or let's pull a card from each and see what the book says, maybe. Let's just pull a card from the middle of the deck. The Hermit. And here we're gonna have the Empress. So we start with the Hermit from the Witch's deck and see what it says. Here we see Gormshuil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Gaelic for blue eye, because she had one blue and one brown. Reclusive witch from Lochaber in the Scottish Highlands, greatly renowned for her superior power and skill. Gormshuil dwelled along by the dark waters. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. There are many tales of her powers, and the most celebrated is the story of a time when the island of Mull was under attack by a Spanish ship which had come seeking vengeance on a local lord and lady. The invaders had threatened to mutilate all the women of the island, so the witches of Mull were working together and attacking the Spanish ship in the form of gulls. However, the Spanish captain had magic of his own and was holding out against them until at the last moment Gormshuil came and delivered the decisive blow that sunk the ship and freed the island from threat. Divinatory meaning. In this modern world, we can find ourselves constantly bombarded with information. Our senses are overstimulated and we can become desensitized. It's easy to forget the value of silence, of time and space to reflect, to just be present in the moment. But we all need this at times simply to remain healthy and whole. If we're seeking to hone our skills, pursue a course of study, or practice spiritual development, that inner space is all the more vital. Gormshuil can save the whole island from devastation and accomplish what all the other witches put together cannot do, because her life is stripped to the bone, so she can focus her power like a lightning bolt. We don't all need to be so extreme, but she is telling us that a little time, space, and solitude will be of great benefit. Okay, and then we have the Empress here. Life is indeed a cycle with many phases. The Empress card, though, comes at a time of abundance in your life. Whatever you have carefully nurtured and tenderly cared for is one on the verge of reaching its highest potential. It's a time of great creativity for you. If you are not yet planned anything, choose carefully, because your heart and your life are fertile. Whatever you sow, whether thoughts, words, feelings, or actions, will surely grow and bear fruit. Tend to yourself and your life with a loving touch. When necessary, remember that loving kindness sometimes requires difficult actions. Plants need space to flourish, and some need pruning to thrive. Just the barest whisper of coolness float on the breeze as it touches her rosy cheeks. The scent of sun-warmed, ripe apples is heavier and settle on her skin. A sweet perfume that trails behind her as she walks through the wheat field. Seeds have fulfilled their promise with the aid of rain, sun, and bees, and so all the elements reconfigure, creating life. The grain of the field and fruits of the trees will in turn be changed, become another link in the chain of life. Musing, she tucks a few briar roses in her hair, gathers the fruits of her labor, and continues on. The harvest is bittersweet time for her. While the earth is at its most abundant, it is also near the end of its glorious cycle of growth. Soon all that is not consumed will fall in decay, feeding the fertility of earth. No matter what or how, everything becomes part of the great dance of life. So often she finds herself in the arms of death, waltzing through the seasons, surprised and sometimes shocked by how he can be either so graceful or so very gruesome at times. A butterfly lights on her sleeve, representing change and transformation, the never-ending story, but the air is warm still and filled with sweetness, and for now she dances alone. So she continues gathering the abundant gifts of the harvest, shooing away the butterfly. All may change, but for now there is this, and she will savor every moment. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what you think, if you have used these decks, whether you will buy them, and if you have used them, how have you used them. And thank you for today. This was White Raven. Goodbye.